O Stoikast, Episode 1.
Who we are, where we come from, where we're going.
We live in a world that talks too much and says very little. A world where every second something demands your attention. A notification, a headline, a stranger's opinion. And yet, in all this noise, people feel more lost than ever. But beneath all of this, beneath the rush, the pressure, the endless scrolling, there is a quiet voice. A voice you may have forgotten. A voice that has been waiting for you to return.
Why does everything feel so loud, even when I'm alone?
Because you've been living outside yourself for too long. Because the world taught you to react before thinking. To run before understanding. To chase before questioning whether what you chase has any meaning at all. Today, welcome to the place where your inner voice can finally breathe again. Where silence is not empty, it is full. Full of direction, full of clarity, full of truth. This is the first episode of O Stoikast. Who we are, the essence. Before we move forward, let me tell you why this project exists. O Stoikast wasn't created to entertain. It was created to wake something inside you, to rekindle the inner fire that the modern world quietly smothers, to give back a sense of grounding in a world that constantly pulls you off balance. O Stoikast is the echo of our main project, O Stoikós, a space where ancient philosophy meets cinematic storytelling, where Stoicism isn't preached, it is felt, where ideas come wrapped in atmosphere, sound, light, and shadow. If you've watched our videos, you already know this world. The golden light over deep blacks, the calm tone, the slow, heavy silence between each thought, the sense that you're not just consuming content. You're entering a different mental space. If this is your first time with us, welcome. You're stepping into something built with intention, a refuge for reason, a shelter from noise, a compass for the mind.
When the world becomes loud, wisdom does not scream back. It whispers, lean closer.
Our identity and philosophy. Everything we create, every word, every sound, every image is rooted in 5 foundational Stoic principles. Logos, the rational order behind everything. The universe is not chaos pretending to be order. It is order temporarily covered by human noise. Logos is the thread that connects all things, the structure beneath the storms, the blueprint of the cosmos. Nature, not the trees and oceans, but reality as it truly is. To live in accordance with nature is to stop fighting what you cannot change, to stand upright in the current instead of drowning in resistance, to accept the world without surrendering your character in it. Virtue, the highest human good. More than morality, it is clarity of action, consistency in character, the courage to act as the best version of yourself in every moment. Serenity, emotional mastery, not emotional suppression. A calm mind is not a dead one. It is a trained one. It is a mind that understands what deserves energy and what deserves silence. Strength, the inner fire. Not brute force, but firmness, stability, the ability to remain unshaken even when the world shakes around you. This is the foundation of O Stoikos, and O Stoikast is the place where these ideas become an experience. What we've created so far, a guided walkthrough. Imagine we're walking together through a long, ancient corridor. Torches line the walls, flickering gold against the stone. Each one represents a theme we've explored through our videos. Each one a doorway into a different aspect of the Stoic mind. Follow me through them, one room at a time. 1. The world of noise. We often begin our stories like this. We live in an age of distraction, because that's where most human suffering begins. Not in violence, not in catastrophe, but in distraction. People are overwhelmed not by tragedy, but by 1,000 small interruptions that chip away at the soul. The modern world is filled with voices telling you what to want, who to be, how to think, how to live. But none of those voices belong to you.
I can't remember the last time my mind felt quiet. I'm always running, but I don't know where.
That's why you're here. Not to escape the noise, but to rise above it.
We explored Logos as the invisible architecture of reality, the fire, the logic, the rhythm behind all things. It is the reason the universe is coherent instead of chaotic, why patterns exist, why truth is discoverable. And perhaps the most powerful idea in Stoicism is this: a spark of that Logos lives inside you. Your reasoning mind is not an accident. It is a fragment of the universe trying to understand itself. To ignore that spark is to live blind. To follow it is to live awake.
When you act with reason, you act with the universe, not against it.
Room 3. Nature, physis, reality as it is. Stoics didn't talk about nature the way we do today. For them, nature meant structure, the way things are, the truth beneath your preferences, the rules beneath your emotions. To live according to nature is to stop demanding that life behaves according to your script. Instead, you learn to read the script that is already there and act your role with excellence. Every disappointment comes from clinging to something that was never truly yours. Every moment of peace comes from aligning yourself with what reality is offering now.
Freedom begins when resistance ends.
Room 4. The inner citadel. This is one of the most powerful ideas in Stoicism. The inner citadel, a mental fortress built not of stone, but of reason, boundaries, values, and clarity. Inside this citadel, no insult reaches you, no chaos penetrates, no loss defines you, no external force controls you. It is not built in a day, but it is built in silence, in discipline, in reflection, in every choice to act with reason instead of impulse.
I want that. A place inside me that nothing can break.
Then begin constructing it, thought by thought.
Room 5. Discipline, virtue, and self-mastery. In our scripts, we explored the everyday battles, how to resist impulsive emotions, how to choose the right action despite fear, how to simplify life, how to let go of what weakens you, how to reclaim your time, how to protect your attention, how to live deliberately. And we returned many times to Seneca's warning. It is not that life is short, it is that we waste much of it. Most of the time, people don't lose life. They surrender it to distraction, to comparison, to emotional turbulence, to chasing things they don't truly want. But the moment you reclaim your mind, you reclaim your life. Room 6. Stoic Lives and Stories. We told the stories that shaped Stoicism. Epictetus, Born a slave, crushed, beaten, humiliated, and yet he rose to become one of the greatest teachers of humanity. His body was limited, but his mind was a kingdom. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor surrounded by war, betrayal, disease, responsibility. And yet he wrote calmly about kindness, strength, and wisdom in his private journal, a journal he never intended anyone to read. Seneca, a man of power, wealth, and influence, forever reminding us that time slips through our fingers unless we hold it with awareness. Their lives are proof. Wisdom is not born in comfort, it is forged in chaos.
Your struggle is not a barrier to philosophy. It is the doorway.
Our format, an immersive experience. O Stoikast is not a conversation, not an interview, not casual commentary. It is a crafted experience, a slow descent into reflection, a choreography of words, silence, atmosphere, and sound design. Our episodes are written like short films, not just to inform you, but to place you inside the mind of a Stoic. Every pause is intentional. Every sound is part of the story. Every sentence is designed to slow your breathing and deepen your awareness. For the full impact, we strongly recommend listening with headphones. You will hear the textures, the space, the echoes, the subtlety that turns philosophy into presence.
It feels like stepping into another world.
Not another world. Your own.
What comes next? This is only the beginning, the spark, the lighting of the first torch in a long corridor of wisdom. From here, every episode will go deeper. We will explore passages from Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Break down their ideas with clarity and purpose. Build narratives that feel alive. Compare ancient chaos with modern chaos. Apply Stoic tools to anxiety, anger, fear, comparison, ambition. And most importantly, strengthen the inner citadel together. This podcast is not about listening. It's about becoming.
The path ahead is ancient, but the footsteps are yours alone.
Then let's walk.
Subscribe to O Stoikast so you don't miss the journey ahead. Follow us on social media to walk with us between each torch we light. And if you want to deepen this experience, our YouTube channel, O Stoikós, is filled with cinematic lessons, waiting for you like embers in the dark. Thank you for being here, for choosing clarity over noise, for choosing depth over distraction, for choosing to return to yourself. Welcome to O Stoikast. The journey begins now.